Hey guys, it's Corey with Moti Vitality. Today I just want to go over the standard well driller test kit. This kit is sold on the MV Marketplace. It's eligible for a 10% discount if you are an MV member, and it's designed for well drillers in particular. If you are a well driller or a water treatment professional and you just want a quick read of what the water looks like, this has 10 different parameters that it tests. There are a variety of other well driller test kits depending on what you need, but today I'm just going to go over this one. It's the standard and pretty easy to use, so let's dig in and I'll show you what to do. Alright, so when you first open the test here, you can see that it might be a little hard to see on the camera, but there's actually a diagram at the very top. It says Well Driller Standard Test Kit. It shows your detection range as well as what the standard kit includes down here at the bottom. If you look down, you can see that here is all of the different tests that come with it. So this particular kit has total hardness, extended range pH, nitrate and nitrite, water metals check, low range hydrogen sulfide, total iron, ultra low total chlorine, manganese, a bacteria check, as well as free chlorine. So quite a few different tests that that many people might need for, if you're a well driller, you might need to check for these parameters. I'll show you three different tests here. I'll actually do the tests with you and just show you kind of how it works, but we'll start with the total hardness first. So this particular, again, it might be hard to see on here, but it has total hardness, and it has the test procedures on the back of each bottle. So you know, it doesn't take a whole lot of training to be able to learn how to do these tests. Basically, you're gonna dip your test strip in and then match the colors. So with this particular one, it says dip the strip into water sample for 3 seconds without motion, remove the strip, and immediately match the color chart below. So I'll take out, I actually have soft water and hard water here to show you the effectiveness of the test. So we will start with the soft water. You just dip it into the bowl for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And within 1 minute, you're going to want to match to the colors. So I'll probably do a close-up picture of this for you, but basically it's this is soft water. So on the bottom it has parts per million, on the top it has grains per gallon. So basically what we're looking at is between 0 and 2 grains per gallon, actually closer to 0. It's completely soft water and that matches up perfectly. The next test we'll do is with the hard water. So same procedure, it's pretty quick. So I know that with my particular water where I live, it's about 26-27 grains per gallon. So 1, 2, 3. You can see that it turned red instead of yellow, and you can match up over here. It's a little harder the darker it gets, but it's pretty close to that 25 grains per gallon there, which is pretty close. So it doesn't give you an exact reading. That's one of the downsides of these test strips. If you want a more exact reading, we actually have other test kits online which use a photometer, which gives you a little more exact of a reading, a more exact number instead of matching colors. You dip it in here and it just tells you. So we'll link that one in the description below in case that's something you're looking at. The next thing we're going to do is we'll actually test for pH. So with pH, I have a soda stream, and basically with soda streams, you carbonate the water. It's just, you know, it's just like making soda. It's just in your house, and whenever you carbonate water, you're actually lowering the pH of the water. So I'll put some of this water in this bowl, and we'll do the same thing for the pH test. So with pH, the test procedure is dip 1 test strip into water sample for 10 seconds with constant, gentle back and forth motion. Remove the strip, wait 20 seconds, and then match on the chart below. So we'll do 2 tests of this as well. So first we will test the tap water, which I know is about 8 pH. So put the cap on here. So with gentle back and forth motion for 10 seconds. Wait 20 seconds, get the water off of it, and then you're just the same procedure. You're going to match it to the back of here. So as you can see, the bottom one is green, the top one is yellow. It might be hard to see on camera. I'll do a close-up, but what I'm doing is matching over here. So just like all my other tests, it's looking like the pH is about 8, which matches perfectly. Now we'll do one with the soda stream water. So anytime you carbonate water, it'll lower the pH. So same idea. Move it around. We'll do it for about 10 seconds. I'm not timing it or anything like that. For purposes of this video, I'm just kind of guessing on the time. But that's about 10 seconds. And you can see it's not green on the bottom anymore. It's more of a yellow color, and looks like it's matching to about 5 pH, which makes perfect sense. So anytime you carbonate water, it's lowering that pH, and it lowered it from 8 to about 5, which is pretty cool and accurate. So that's how easy these tests are performed. Really nothing to it. The last one I want to show you here, and it's pretty cool that they include it, is this bacteria check. So a lot of customers tend to worry about bacteria in their water, which is totally common. This is actually a test for coliform, and it does take 48 hours to set. But essentially what you'll do is fill water, follow the test procedures. You want to take off the aerator just like any other test. Take off the aerator, run the water for a few minutes, then fill this container up to the elbow up here, the neck, with water. Shake it vigorously for 20 seconds. Then you'll want to let it sit in a dark room with no sunlight for 48 hours. And essentially, with the one I tested, it stayed purple. It'll initially turn purple. If it stays purple, that means it didn't pick up any bacteria. If it turns yellow, that means the test shows bacteria. Now again, it's not a lab analysis. You don't want to replace this as a lab analysis, but it is an indicator. It might give you a better idea if you want to get a lab analysis. What I always tell customers is if it turns yellow, that's when we recommend getting further testing done. With my particular sample here, it stayed purple, so it didn't pick up any bacteria, but it is pretty cool that they have it. All of these tests work about the same way. They're pretty easy, and they use color matching to show you where you're at, but it's very useful. And if you're out in the field and you're testing water, this is a very quick way to do it, and it could really help you out. So at the very least, check it out. It's on our site. It's linked down below, and I hope this video helps you. Thanks.